What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast. You know what time it is. It's JM import time, baby. So finally the build begins. You don't know how much of a headache this was to get back off my dad. He's actually been running this car for about 2 months, and yeah, he uses terms like my GTR and when are you bringing my GTR back? I'm like, Dad, it ain't like that, man. If you're kind of new to the channel, you probably only seen the M5 and the Hellcat. This is the first car that I purchased, and yeah, the build's taking a little longer than usual. JM Imports, they're located in Newcastle. We're talking about a 5-hour drive. And what I'll do is when I get there, we'll lay out all of the parts so you can see everything that's being installed. And then we'll also get like a rough estimate of how long this build's gonna take. So I am staying there overnight in a hotel. Got a man like Oscar over here. And yeah, man, GTR time. So yeah, we're gonna shoot a little vlog. Enjoy the video. Right, hat off. Might as well get this jacket off. Quick warning, I have had 3 hours sleep. If I know I've got to be up, I can't go to sleep. It's like I've got rules now, and it's like, nah bro, I'm not going to bed. Like, so yeah, basically you're gonna see a really tired Ricky in it, because you're seeing me like do a 4 or 5 hour drive. Man like Oscar.
Yeah.
Man's with the walkie talkies. Oscar, try to keep up, yeah?
Mate, you're getting gapped.
Yeah, I like the confidence. So sorry to pause the video, I just wanted to quickly plug my car competition platform at LLF Games. For some of you that missed the previous video, you can actually win a BMW E46 M3 for just £8.99. But the main reason I'm plugging this right now is because the competition ends in just 3 days time. So far we've nearly sold 2,000 tickets. Regardless of how many tickets sell from this point forward, the competition ends 100%. So you don't have to wait till the last second to wonder if we're going to extend the competition. It's ending regardless of how many tickets are sold. So as mentioned, if you did miss the video, it's a 2005 black E46 M3 coupe with 89,000 miles on the clock. It's got a full service history. It's just had a fresh service, fresh MOT. It's got a 3-year subframe warranty. It's also got a year's Vanos and SMG gearbox warranty, and overall it's in beautiful condition. So you can still get a ticket for just £8.99. Ticket link will be in the description below. Make sure to be following me on Instagram and Facebook to find out when the draw date will be. So I'll put you back into the video. So here we are, JM Imports. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've actually been here for probably about 2 hours now. Sorry about the noises. We've got R34 GTRs galore. This is just a dream location for any car enthusiast. So Jurgen will be back in a sec. He's had to go off to go deal with a family matter, but in a sec we're going to get this video cracking. Going to show you all the parts. We've already got the Nissan Gtr up on the ramp. I think they're actually going to start getting the engine out. Got a man like Oscar getting all the cutaways, of course, and yeah, these are not messing about, man. We're getting the engine straight out. Look at this pure work of art, man. Lord, you're seeing this carbon plenum. This is obviously the main workshop. Customer McLaren 570, that's running around 17 or 1800 horsepower. This car is actually going to be running a similar spec to mine. I think we've got the same turbos. My car's just looking mad average, but you know what? I'm going to go that sleeper look. I reckon that's what we're going for. R34, man, these cars are worth so much money at the moment. What are you saying, Oscar? Fucking best location ever, innit? You like the sound of that? Fucking beautiful. This is the guy that runs the JM Imports YouTube channel and Instagram. He also runs his own social media. The North. Oh, what are you saying? I didn't even see you there, bruh. He just actually gave me a lift to go get a munch. Let me tell you, I just had the best shawarma I've ever had. Ever. Newcastle. This is the spot. Food. Jurgen in the Audi, yeah? Everyone knows about the German, innit? Music going off. We've got the JM detailing gang. So how you been, Jurgen? Good?
Yeah, been good.
Yeah? Good? Sorry, that's the mic, innit?
Right.
Straight in, Jurgen, yeah? I've already told them we've got the engine up on the ramp.
This one, we've just put a Cyvex. It was built somewhere else, but we've just done the mapping and tuning, some repairs.
Yeah.
So that one's Lewis's car. That was originally 1,000 horsepower flywheel.
Yeah.
He's doing some head work now, because originally the engine was never built to do head work.
Yeah.
So he wants 1,400 horsepower. Rocky's, you know Rocky's car, it was 1,550 horsepower flywheel. He's just bought some Boost Logic 1300X turbos and...
Oh, we just built the beans alive.
Yeah, he knows. 1300X, probably about 1700 horsepower. Your car's on the ramp now.
Yeah.
Steve's taking the engine out. And hopefully tomorrow we can start stripping it and you can have a look and we can talk about the procedures, what we do when we do these engines.
Yeah.
That one's Darren's. He's bought an AMS build block and he's going with, not quite sure which turbos, but it's going to be about 1300 wheels. This one's Hamid's car.
So this is going to be similar to me,
This
right?
car, yeah, so he's got the same turbos as you, so it'll be interesting to have a look when this is finished. He's going to be mapped on pump fuel very soon, and then ethanol maybe is in the new year. So it's going to be big power. It's obviously a massive build, this one. Like everything's getting changed on it. This one's from Russia. We did a 1300X. Obviously, now he wants...
Same as Rocky's, what he's going, yeah?
But we're now just ordered him a BL 1800X kit. So it's literally...
BL 1800?
Yeah. So big power, yeah. So he's going big power. He wants a parachute, drag wing. So we had it on the dyno, we just ran it in and he's seen all the builds that's been happening and he says, look, I don't want 1700 horsepower anymore, I want 2000 plus. That McLaren's in. It was originally in for a turbo build, Civic, forged engine, but the customer's now wants to do a fix it, and then I think he wants to buy a Hurricane. So anyone who's new watching, we are called JM Imports, based in Newcastle, specialise on tuning, obviously Japanese cars, exotic cars, any kind of car. Obviously we've got a lot of expertise and knowledge on the 35 GTRs.
So Jürgen, what are we saying then? We've got the spec here.
Yeah.
We've obviously had half of the parts, or probably more than half the parts, been delivered.
Yeah, the big stuff's come.
Yeah.
The big stuff that takes time. So the T1 stroker kit's come.
Yeah.
That consists of all your engine components that we're going to build your block. Your Boost Logic turbo kit's come, which is a G35 1050, big turbo. A lot of people hyping about these new G series. They are quick spooling.
Quick spool, yeah.
There is a few customers that have done 1400, 1500 wheel with slightly smaller turbos than what you've got.
Okay.
Turbos are capable of doing 1600 wheel.
Jeez.
So, but whether they do it, we'll find out, won't we? Boost Logic intercoolers come, and then they've obviously sent you like a breather kit and tank and plenum and stuff like that, which we'll show you in the engine room. Some of the bits I've pulled out for you, just so you can have a look while they're here. Your PPG gears have come. What we usually do at the cost of 1500 horsepower, but because between you and Boost Logic, you've ordered this turbo, your power's gone up a little bit, so there's a couple of things I want you to add on your gearbox.
Yeah, that's
because,
right. Yeah.
Initially we went maybe 1500 fly, you're potentially looking at over 1800 flywheel, maybes.
Yeah.
Depending how these turbos work.
Yeah, it just makes me smile when I hear them figures, man.
Does it make Romain smile though when he hears the figures? 1800 fly. Looking at the turbos you've done with Boost Logic. So anyone wants to check Boost Logic out, they do a lot of sick parts. Ricky, you've obviously agreed a nice deal with Boost Logic with some G35s, which are...
No, free, man. What are you talking
free.
about? Everyone thinks my shit's free now.
Yeah, everything's free.
This is a JM sponsored build. No, guys, that's a joke. Like, this is not a sponsored build. Obviously,
we've got to look after you. We'll look after everybody. You know, we're fair company. So because of the turbo kit you've bought, and I think while you're there, you might as well do it. Is billet forks. They do tend to snap now and then. The thrust plate, which just goes where the ETS and everything goes in at the front. Yeah. They can crack. We've seen it before. And a mid plate between the box, so it's like a sandwich plate. It sort of stops flexing.
We can show this on the other.
I'll show you in the other one. Yeah, you can see. The other thing as well we're talking about is your fuel system. Obviously, at this kind of level, you're going to run out of fuel. And normally you go mechanical fuel pump. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we've bought a brushless kit from AMS, and obviously they produce less heat. Yeah. The issue is, will you get enough fuel when you start pushing it on ethanol? Because it's going to demand a lot more. Yeah. We're not going to know till we do it, but with the orange car that we're doing, Project Tango, we're going to modify by putting an external pump, a 255 or a 350, just to give it an additional bit more fuel, because you don't want to be doing a mechanical pump on your car. The other thing is, obviously, the engine block. There's a few of them I've done the engine mods to protect the heads lifting, but it's something that we'll sort of you either do now or you keep it. I think we've done cars 1700 horsepower and they haven't lifted the heads. So we've got a few tricks that we do ourselves, but you can spend a bit of extra money on the machine putting some wedges on the blocks. If these turbos do perform as what the hype is, you're probably going to want the power. So, if you want that extra power, then you're going to be your own risk later in the future if you decide you want 1950 or 2000.
So can we not do that after?
No, you're going to have to take the whole engine apart and then you need the block again, send it to the machine shop. You know,
it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive to do, yeah.
Okay.
So something to think about. You know, you don't have to have it done, but it's just if you are going to push it to its limits, then I would consider that.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Bit of tuning today?
Yes, lots of tuning, lot of good cars. I like coming here.
Must be far. For me, about 5 hours.
It's about the same, yeah, just under 5 hours. Normally come for 2 days, so I was here yesterday.
Right. Okay, you're going to go back today?
Yeah, and I'll go back when I'm done. We've got one more car to do.
Okay.
But,
Cool, man. Yeah, nice to see you again.
Maybe next time it's yours.
Yeah, hopefully. The Supra, Jürgen said this is sold. So yeah, remember, like, the company, it's called JM Imports. I think they originally started off by importing cars. We've also got this Hurricane here. We filmed this twin turbo. Love to get out of this. This was supposed to be at the previous terminal velocity. I think there was a small issue with it, but yeah, this is going to be hopefully going billet block soon. And you've got some of these crazy cars back here, man. So this is obviously a GSR. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Got the 5-speed manual box, simple cabin, just does the job, man. I know what you're all thinking right now. Yes, I know, Evo 6, I know, guys. I'm not lying, I say it every time. Like, even somebody asked me the other day, what is your favourite car, Ricky? I'm like, simple, Evo 6. Buzz is GTR over there as well.
So that's the mid plate. I was trying to tell you about.
So this is what you recommended me to upgrade, yeah?
Yeah, obviously you're not going to be drag racing at Santa Pod yet, so when you do that, you're going to need these shafts.
Yeah.
You're going to need. Yeah, to be fair, I use a stock diff on my car, but this one's got a wave track rear diff, T1 billet cover. Inside here, you can't see it. There's a little thrust plate as well in billet.
Right.
And I think you've seen earlier on the billet forks, didn't you?
4 of them, yeah?
4 of them, yeah. So this is going to go on that orange GTR. The box themselves, PPG is a really good, strong gear set. So you should be good. The only issue you're ever going to have really is going to be your clutches.
Right.
And if you don't maintain it, maybe it's like valve bodies and stuff like that. But as long as you keep it healthy and maintain it, you should be good, you know. It's just launching it. When you start launching it, you can't break stuff with the power. You're not going to be launching just yet. Maybe you're going to come back.
Yeah, we'll wait to do the drive shafts and diff and stuff like that.
Yeah, do that at a later date.
So you've got the engine room over here. So these are my bits, Jürgen, yeah?
Do you like the colour?
Yeah. I've spilt the beans now, so some people are going to go, whoa, what's going on?
Catch can, coolant tank, boost logic, 12 injector plenum with the rail. Obviously, this is where your top injectors sit on the top. We're probably going to do, for yours, now that you've changed your spec, we're probably going to have to go 2000 cc's on the top.
Okay.
And maybe it's like 1100s on the bottom. Right. G35s, 1050s, a couple of your intake pipes, billet crank,
fresh
pistons.
So everything's
rods,
ready to go.
Race bearings, deep sump, operated pulley at the front, so all your bearings. You've also got an ALP flywheel bolts, operated head gaskets. You've got stronger pins as well, wrist pins. There's a lot more stuff upstairs, but I didn't want to bring all the bits and bobs. And then I should be going on here. Your car's actually on the ramps now, getting the engine to go. So everything here has already been balanced as well. So normally on a 3.8, we strip the engines down, and then we send everything off to get balanced. So this has all been done. So that saves 2-3 weeks already. Once we clean, obviously we need to line go your block. We're going to go the ELP mains.
Head work as well?
Head work as well, that'll get sent off, obviously, to get your guides and that done, and then we'll build the heads here. We don't do the machining for the heads, but we can build them up and assemble them here, and then obviously we'll shim them all up for you. Okay.
So it's one of your technicians, yeah?
Yeah, it's Steve, Big Steve.
Yeah.
He's going to pull the engine out.
And what kind of time scale are we looking at to get the engine out?
Be out by tomorrow.
By tomorrow, yeah.
And then start stripping it.
Any tips you want to give for any tuners watching?
For any other tuners,
I'm joking.
take care of what you do. A lot of people don't care anymore. That's the problem in industry.
Yeah.
People don't care, so yeah, if you care, you'll be fine. That's the main thing, really.
And what's the car you're working on right now then, Romeo?
So it's a R35 GTR. It's a 17 plate, so you can see the interior is a bit different.
Yeah, you can
it's
see
actually
it, yeah.
a bit nicer.
Yeah, I love it.
The rest is pretty much the same. The engine's the same. Gearbox is very similar. The TCM is different, but otherwise it's the same. So this one, I think's got GT35. GTX35 on it, so it should make about 1300 wheels, maybe even more, on ethanol. We're going to try to touch 1000 brake at the wheels on pump fuel. I don't know if it's going to make it or not. It's a nice car. Like the customer, the whole project's been street driven. He wants the car to drive as close as possible from stock, so the power, it's not the easy part, but it's the easier part as such, like the transition between the ECU and the gearbox and the TCM is what's going to make the car drive nice or not nice at all.
Man's back in the hotel. I'm going to be staying over the night. I need to document as much of this GTR build as I can, and hopefully you got a bit more of an idea of what we're doing with the GTR. I know I've kind of told you the whole time what we're doing. Got to appreciate Jürgen for taking his time out to let me document this build. As you see, he's a busy man. It's like GTR galore at JM Imports. As Jürgen already mentioned, the turbos could potentially do 2100 horsepower, even on pump. Like this car, if he says it does between 11 and 1300 horsepower, I'm going to have a 3-second 100 to 200 car, which will be even quicker than my M5. So when we start putting E85 in, we've got something like that's not even drivable on UK road. This is what I'm being told. The GTRs are different. The GTRs are a bit different. When they go, man. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to be careful with this car. Sorry if I look tired. I mentioned to you, I've only had like 2-3 hours sleep. I'm going to be going to bed in a minute. What is the time? It is like 10:30. Yeah, I'm not going to be going to bed in a minute. So anyway, they've started to remove the engine. Tomorrow I'm going to go back. They're going to fully remove the engine. I'm going to probably go out in a couple of cars, so I'll shoot another video for tomorrow. And then Jürgen is saying around my birthday time, they're going to build the engine. So I'm going to definitely try to get back up and document as much of that as I can. And then around Christmas time, they're going to start building the gearbox. So I'll get back down again and start documenting as much as we can. So yeah, it's going down, people. This is a very, very exciting build for myself. Of course, it's going to be awesome for content, but for myself, like owning such a fast car, like a lot of you have said, like, you know, the car has been done quite a lot, but I'm not bothered about other people. I'm doing this for myself. I think it's going to make for some exciting content, man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video there. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.